Tell me a little bit about this book.
Well, the book is fiction. There are 6 characters in the book, and each one of the characters are going through a situation that I feel teenagers may go through. There's a character that's deciding her sexuality. You know, do I want to experiment on sex and decide later? There's a character that's deciding, that's going through anger management, because we have a lot of teens that seems to be very angry. There's a character that's trying to decide their career. So in the book there are many different situations that's going through. One of the characters is going through abortion. So there's different stories that the book is dealing with, and then I come in with biblical answers that will help balance out and help them to decide or navigate what this area they should go towards.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. I like that, how you give relevant examples and scenarios that can relate to the characters and some of the things the teens are going through right now. But then you come back with solid answers, not just opinions, but things that actually come, you know, from the Word of God.
Right.
And when you're really growing up as a Christian, I mean, we all have to come to that point where we're asking, what is our purpose in life?
Right.
You know, and living your life by the Word of God. I mean, whether it be opinion, we all pick and choose our truth, our reality and our perception becomes our truth. But when we're talking about the truth, we're talking about these basic instructions before leaving this earth.
Yes.
So that's awesome. I think that's very good. I'm glad you're back with us. We're still laying it out on the layout. Keenan Dijon right here with Miss Eunice Gillion. Indeed. So where we finished off, actually before the break, your question, your message in the form of a question is just what you entitled your book, Am I Too Young?
Yes.
So too young for what?
Well, you know, a lot of teenagers go through decisions. You know, am I too young to lose my virginity? Am I too young to choose my belief? Am I too young to drink? Am I too young to know my purpose and my destiny? Do I have to find myself later on in life? Am I too young to make major life decisions? And that's my message. I want to help teenagers to see, no, you're not too young. You're not too young to make a decision of Christ. You're not too young to make a decision about how I want my life to end up, to choose my career. You're not too young to do any of those things.
Indeed. Okay. That's motivation and confidence for all the teens out there. But I want to jump into something a little bit deeper. You say you got to your late teens, early 20s, you turned into this rebellion. You felt like you were just so closed in. Okay, now let me have my childhood, second childhood, so to speak. So what were some of those things you were doing? I mean, did you say, I want to do some prostitution, you know, I just want to pull it all out? Did you do a Pee Wee Herman, go into a bar and just explode and shit? I mean,
no, I didn't go that far, you know. But the things that I did do, by me being a goody two-shoes, it was rebellion in my eyes. You know, someone else, they might say, you know, you didn't really do anything. But according to the raising, how my parents raised me.
What did you do? I mean, give us some examples, because I know there are some teens out there that are saying, okay, I might be going a little bit far, or maybe I'm not going far enough, you know, and they might feel like, I don't know, they just need more help. But your story might be able to minister to them. I mean, so what did you do?
Well, when I decided that I didn't want this anymore, I said, I don't want to be saved. I want to go out and experience the world. And, you know, I met a young man. I never dated. All through high school, middle school, I never dated. One, I feared my mom. You know, she was the type that said, stay away from boys. So I feared her, so I did not date. But when I turned 19, you know, I was like, okay, this is my chance to shine. So I met this guy, and we started dating. And of course, off the bat, I told him, I'm saved. I don't have sex, you know, I'm waiting on marriage. And he was so cool. He said, oh, that's cool. That's fine, you know. I can respect that. So I was like, okay, so he's the perfect one for me. So we started, perfect game, and I fell for it. So we started dating, and I lost my virginity. And I started drinking.